All right, right, African American sister, and you need to wake up. This is an underwater firmamented planetoid underwater. We're really being held in some kind of protection because the masculine Judas, we're Judah in the West, we're the Egyptian that was overthrown by bitches. That Ephraim, Red Dog, Armilius, enemies from our past. Maina, that's a murderous woman. This Myra Moss and Khadijah Yates and Brother Panic. All of these are Edom people. Okay, African American. We're the ISIS bloodline, stuff like that. All these people are messing with the masculine Judas. Judas is supposed to be our brother and protector, but he has gotten involved in some things that he can't really tell us about, and he too is turning into an enemy. That's why now, because he's been studying our magic while we've been asleep, and he has sided with our enemies, and he got involved with some bitches and married to them or something. And now we're waking up, rising to our power, and Brother Judas doesn't know what the fuck to do. So now he's trying to come up with different plans to like ease his way back in the door after kind of sliding out of the door, like, in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s, So now he's trying to come up with little ways to make you feel better by doing little dumb shit like this, showing you in a good light. Surprise the school children. Right, you see, all of this is a plan. All of this is a plan. He's trying to, find a way to make up. He's trying to find a way to make amends so that he can get his, cover his ass. He doesn't want you to know, African American women, that he basically sacrificed you for the past 400 years under this crazy bitch. You see, listen to what this devil bitch is saying here. She's telling you about your divine masculine. Everybody knows everything. If you wish to connect with them or not, if you do not wish to connect with them, or if they are coming back around with the same attitude, do not entertain them at all. Leave, walk away, let the divine timing do its thing. They'll come back around with nothing but a pure heart. If that's what you want, that's going to happen, but that's going to take some time. So you'll have to give it to God and surrender your ways. Okay? Right now I'm saying that they are being back and forth, and they are one moment they are thinking of taking an action, or they are just ready to take an action, but the next moment they go back into thinking mode is what I'm saying. But still they are manifesting this connection back. They are doing proper work. I mean, I'm not talking about inner work. They might not even be aware of what inner work means, but they could be trying to manifest you in their life using prayer, or if there are some religious methods they follow to attract something, or for wish fulfillment, they could be doing that. And if that's not the case, if they are aware about law of attraction and how it works, they could be using that to attract you back in their life. But they also know that that's not going to be enough. They cannot attract you back with the same energy they left you with. So they need to make a change. They need to make a change in their life, and they need to change themselves as well. So that's going to happen. Yeah, that's the Edom. She's talking about the Edomite people, Adam's family. That Edomites and the Levites and the Maina and the Gentiles, all these are enemies of Mother Judah. African American women, I just told your ass, you are Judah. And these males, we abandoned the males and kicked them off the planet because they kept doing deviltry. They kept wanting to sacrifice humans and all this. And now they finally taken over our Egyptian empire. And right now, this is your second coming, if you can wake up and get out of stupidity. And so this 500-year persecution you've gone through is coming from these nations of people, but mainly your divine counterpart, Judas. That's why Judas is ashamed. He's trying to find out what to do. Should I approach her, after having abandoned you for this other bitch that he's dealing with? Women of other nations. So Judas doesn't know what the fuck to do. He don't know how to come in. He doesn't know how to approach us. He don't know what to say. He don't know, so he's trying to come up with little crafty ways of trying to start a conversation, because he know we're gonna ask where the fuck you been, who is this other bitch, why are you back, why is your, it's too many questions that he just ain't ready to deal with. And then he got other bitches just in his head telling him, well, you the Pharaoh, she's the Egyptian this, you should be a Pharaoh, because Judas doesn't know how to think for himself. And so, like I said, right now he's afraid, and he's definitely terrified of us leveling up, communicating with different hierarchical extraterrestrial beings that are willing to give us justice. So he's really paranoid of receiving his karma. And so that's why he got this bitch Myra Moss and Khadijah Yates and Adam and Yaldabaoth and Trent Genius. All these people are watching over the African American woman on this underwater planetoid. All these people are enemies watching African American women. These are the Edomite empire. So I'm asking African American women to wake up and remember that you are the primordial Egyptian that is slated to die by this wicked Adam's son, or these infants in the last days, that's jealous of the primordial feminine. And so now, after going through a 500-year persecution from the so-called sons, whatever the fuck that is, now is just our second coming. So don't get persuaded by some eye candy, and just because they showed us Brock and Michelle in love, all of that is bullshit. You need to wake up.